I'm a genius, stable genius. You know, that's what they say. They say, sir, you're a genius. You know, I'm a genius. You know, that's what they say. Sir, you're a genius. Hello, folks. My beautiful, beautiful fellow, beautiful, tremendous patriots. We love you. You're very special people. And I cannot wait to tell you what to do next. Gotta tell you that we had a great week. A tremendous week. It started off with me going down to Georgia like the devil did. But he's not as popular. You know, a real loser. That devil, let me tell you. No one loses like him, believe me. I went down to Georgia to help the flagging campaigns of these two losers, David Perdue Chicken and Kelly Loeffler. Waffle? Whatever her name is. Real dopes, these two. And they begged me. They said, Sir, please come. Save our campaigns because there's a really nasty woman named Stacy that's going to make us lose our elections. She's going to steal the elections. Stop the steal. So I said, okay, I'll go. And we campaigned like hell. But they ended up losing because they're a couple of losers. And the election was rigged. I called Brad Ralphsberger, whatever his name is, and we had a long call with my lawyers about him helping me find the 11,780 votes in Georgia to win those electoral votes. But he didn't do it. He didn't do it because it's rigged. It's okay, though. It's rigged, but it's okay. It was a perfect phone call, like the one I had with Ukraine. No similarities. I mean, they were perfectly similar because they were both perfect calls. And they impeached me? This attack on free speech. We shall not stand for it. Check out Don Jr.'s website, Twitter, then Facebook and Snapchat. But hey, I have, what's it called? Gab. I'm sure you know it if you're a peace-loving, composed MAGA supporter. We had a rally day after the Georgia elections that we would have won if Perdue Chicken and Waffle weren't such losers. And they weren't rigged, okay, by Ralphsberger, because they are all legal votes. They must be counted, okay? Legal. That's right, folks. That was the point of the rally that we had. We were getting over to march right over to the Capitol to stop the steal. No violence, I said. I condemn violence. We had all the best, most tremendous speakers talk to the crowd. My sons talked to the rally, too. Derek and Ron, I think they're his names. The First Lady has a son with me, too, but he's too young, he's much too young. Anyways, they were there, riling up the mob before we walked down to the Capitol, along with the brilliant minds, like the greatest lawyer, wizard, vampire in existence, my old chum, Rudy Giuliani. Or as I like to call him, Rudy G. Mr. Mayor, what a guy. That guy. Such an amazing lawyer. He represented me tremendously in court, Huge wins, huge. He was so good, so on fire, that he was melting. But not like the hair this time, the time his hair literally melted. What a stinker, that guy. He really got the mob going, and he said he wanted to have a trial by combat. I don't know what that is. But that would be a lot fairer and less rigged than whatever the hell is happening now with this election system. I won Alabama. How could I have lost Georgia? They're like neighbors or something, right? Tony, Steve, whoever you are, if they're not neighbors, then let's Sharpie them in as neighbors, okay? The rally, the mob, they were ready to go to the Capitol. I promised I would walk with them to the Capitol. I made that deal with them because it's a lot like what my hero, Andrew Jackson, did. Well, he's not my hero, but one of the Steves couldn't get over the guy and told everyone to read a biography about him. I write books. I don't read them. Like my Art of the Deal, the second greatest book ever after the Bible. And you don't even have to hold it upside down to read it. Jackson guy, he really could have stopped the Civil War, but he died like 20 years before it started. So sad, so sad. But it's one of the great tragedies. And I made a point about it, just like Frederick Douglass, who I'm hearing People are telling me that he's still doing tremendous things. Jackson, he would invite people over to the White House, not like dictators or his children to work there like true stable geniuses do, but actual common people. Can you believe that? They would say to him, Sir, you're such a brilliant general and president. Can we come over to your house and have some cheese? He was such a tremendous, good, and kind man that he let commoners come over to the White House and have a wheel of cheese like they were mice. It's true. Believe me, it's true. He would invite them over to the White House, and I thought maybe I should do that. But maybe not the White House, because Melanie is working on the tennis courts or taking photos with some rugs or something. So I said, let's bring them over to the People's House, the Capitol. Believe me, what a brilliant idea that was. We got them all excited to go to the Capitol to stop the steal, because that would make me the next president, as we all know. They would go over and convince their congressman. Wait, there were women in Congress? Oh, right, Nancy, or as I like to call her, Nancy. They will go to the Congress people. Yeah, sure, whatever. They tell them to stop the steal, and I would be president because I invited them over to the People's House. They started it off outside, and it seemed like things were going okay. Congress was in session, and some of my best, some congressmen were really doing my work for me. Like Lion Ted. Lion Ted, such a great, such a guy he is. And what a wife. Yuck. His father killed JFK, Anyway, he's really stuck up for me despite the terrible, terrible things that I've done to him, because he's such a guy. Lion Ted, he was riling up the mob too in Georgia, talking about stolen elections. So I'm pretty sure he was really happy when I sent that mob to go visit him and all my other fans in the Capitol. That's why I did it, to make sure that all my Republican allies in the Congress got to meet their biggest fans with their deadliest weapons. First and Second Amendments together, like they're the Third Amendment. Promises kept, promises made. Who wouldn't want Lion Ted's autograph on a fully loaded AR-15? That's what people were thinking. That's what I was thinking. Did you see these people? These beautiful, tremendous, low-class people that stormed the Capitol. Those are my followers, folks. Such tremendous and wonderfully low-class people that I have. The vote was going out on the floor as my beautiful low-class people, that they are very loved and are very special. They stormed the Capitol, stormed the Congress to make sure to stop the steal. They did that all right, as the Capitol Police did their very best job to stop them from having to find the most difficult ways to get into their favorite Congress people's offices. There was someone that stole the lectern, someone who placed his feet up on Nancy, or as I like to call her, Nancy's desk. There was a guy dressed like a shaman or something. A lot of people wearing neo-Nazi clothes. I do not condone that. Nazis are bad. Stand by and stand back. That one fellow there even carried the Confederate flag through the Capitol, which never happened in the Civil War itself. American history in the making. Very fine people, very special, tremendous, and wonderful, low-class people. They got through the Capitol and scared the hell out of all those Congress people, which wasn't my intent, as I had invited them over and I was hoping that they could have a really nice, relaxing chat to stop the steal, maybe sign some guns, pipe bombs, and other explosive devices, because I have the best followers, true patriots, that understand how terrible it would be to blow up the Capitol or cause a riot there. I watched it all on television, because I was rooting for democracy. I was rooting to stop a rigged election and not the violence, although I didn't see any violence whatsoever. And if there was, it was all Antifa. Antifa. It was just some guys dressed in military gear carrying zip ties and brandishing weapons that led to the deaths of 5 people. But that's like just give, not like the 500 who injected themselves with bleach to cure COVID. But that was a joke. I wasn't rooting for that. I was rooting to stop the steal. Once they had done that, then I made a video telling them how proud I was of them, like a proud boy, how much we loved them, how very special they were, and had to go home. Stand back and stand by. They did that, and then went home after some tear gas, police intervention, thanks to Mike. Steve, can you be VP? I don't like that Mike anymore. No. The following day was a mess. It was a worse mess than during Obama because everyone started to blame me for the riot in the Capitol. What riot? So stupid. Snowflakes. I've never met any of these people, and now they're banning me from Twitter and Facebook for it. It's so unfair, so rigged against me. I'm everyone's favorite president, and now I don't have a platform to speak from, to tell the world about how much of a rigged election Sleepy Joe didn't win because it was stolen from me. Now Twitter banned me. So what am I going to do at 1 a.m, 2 a.m, 3 a.m, 4 a.m, 5 a.m? What am I going to do when I'm sitting on my golden throne, taking it doesn't matter. Write letters to Melanie. I wrote her a birthday card once. I told Fox and Friends when I remembered it was her birthday on air. That was funny. She never read it, though. Twitter sucks. Facebook, Snapchat, it's not like millions of people check that. Who does that? Now they're silencing conservative voices on Twitter. But they can come and read me on Trumpter when I make that. But I'm on Gab now. Never heard of it? And you call yourself American? I am the only one who has access to Trumpter now, but I'm sure gonna get you on it, and I sure boosted Gab. Everyone is so angry like you wouldn't believe. Why? People are so weak. I hate weak people. Whatever. Steve, are we clear? Are we done? Shit. Leave comments. Tell me how much you love me. Everyone does. And I have a special gift for you. Snake. I will upload that some other day, but until next week, when I'm no longer in that White House, that beautiful orange house. Never liked it anyway. No class. Whatever. Don't like it. Anyway, subscribe, ring the bell, do that thing. I just need attention.
Sir? Sir, we're not done. Where did he...
Hey, jackass, don't forget to like, comment,